ーナメント決勝戦3分3ラウンド延長1ラウンド青コーナー195センチ 99.2 キログラム中国東山分流業筋ファイトクラブ CFP2023 年中国キックボクシング選手権90キロ級優勝劉沙赤コーナー189センチ 108.6 キログラムイタリアコンドットジムクラウディオ・イストラーテジャッジ赤崎雄三水谷義久梅木義則レフェリー豊永実
It is the final of the K-1 30th Anniversary Open Weight Grand Prix Tournament. Liu Sa of China, Claudio Istrate of Italy. We are set for 3 by 3 minute rounds. There will be 1 extra round in case of a draw. 3 knockdowns in 1 round in this final, and the fight is over. Michael Chiavello, Mike Schraudner, and Eddie Bravo with you. Look out for the leg kicks and the speed of the human skyscraper Liu Sa. The bowling ball hooking punches of Claudio Istrate. Jab there from Istrate. Jab 2, hooks again, right hand! The heavy artillery only from Claudio. Big leg kick from Liu Sa, and another one, trying to take out the legs of the boxer. Big leg kick again, he's hurt!
It's over.
Istrate's hurt, the flying knee! Istrate's hurt! Big leg kick, he goes down on one knee!
It's over.
The behemoth fallen! That's good night, Irene! That's the Chinese champion! That's the Chinese champion! Liu Sa wins the 30th Anniversary Open Weight Tournament! Eddie Bravo, he smashed out the Giant's legs!
Yeah, that was perfect strategy. I didn't think it was going to happen so quick, but man, that was the strategy. I think everybody in the arena knew it, you know? Just stay on the outside, survive the early onslaught. You know, we already knew he had a cardio problem, so all he had to do was just survive the onslaught, the early onslaught, and throw those leg kicks, and man, it went way quicker than I thought.
I'm going to say, history made on so many levels tonight at K-1 ReBOOT. In all my years commentating K-1, never have I called a Chinese champion.
They must have kept him cryogenically frozen, brought him out for the event because, my goodness, he's sculpted like a Greek god and just demolished everybody in his way.
2 days ago, every fighter in this tournament was asking me, what do you know about Liu Sa? What do you know about this Chinese guy? All we've seen are photos of him. All we know is that he's really bloody tall for a Chinese fighter. He was an unknown. Nobody knew what to expect. We didn't know he had that speed. We didn't know he had that hands. We didn't know he had those leg kicks. And Eddie, now we all know who Liu Sa is.
Yeah, we sure do. He's Bruce Lee 2.0.
Unbelievable. The speed, the accuracy. This is a guy who could go on to cause a lot of problems in the heavyweight division of K-1. He has come through this grueling tournament relatively unscathed and a flawless performance. I mean, he handled Borgiano. He handled Machado, who was a pre-tournament favorite, and just obliterated Istrate in seconds.
I mean, you've seen so many Grand Prix over the years. I would imagine it's very, very rare to see someone get through as unscathed and come out perfect like Liu Sa.
It's very reminiscent of the way Semi Schultz used to do it back in the day. But even Semi Schultz never disposed of an opponent in the final that quickly of one of his Grand Prix tournaments. Eddie, it's been wonderful having you here with us today. K-1 is back on a global scale, and how cool has it been to be a part of history here at the Yokohama Arena?
It's crazy, man. It really is. And, you know, anytime there's a heavyweight tournament, whether it's MMA or kickboxing, you know it's going to have some drama, and it's going to create a super fight at the end. And that's what we had there, a super fight. The Grizzly and Lee Sao or Lu Sao, Jesus. It was amazing.
Eddie, we'll let you go. Good luck in Quintet coming up shortly, of course. Hope you guys rock and roll and have a good time. Meanwhile, the party goes on in center ring here at the Yokohama Arena. As we see the highlights, the rib kick, the leg kick there from Liu Sa of China. And Istrate couldn't walk. That is a force to be reckoned with, Mike.
You know, Peter Aerts came in a little while ago and he said that there weren't any solid heavyweights going in K-1 at the moment. I think that we just saw the birth of a new star tonight as he's covered in stars.
Istrate is one of the nicest guys you'll meet. Scary looking customer, but an absolute gentleman. And as tradition as always, all the competitors back inside the ring to pay tribute to the champion. The winner of the 30th anniversary open weight tournament. Ahmed Satari there with Peter Aerts, Mr. K-1. Karim Jamai was doing wonderfully against Sinan Karimian before Karimian finally emerged in the third round of their quarterfinal. Not a scratch on him. Not a cut, not a scratch, hardly a drop of sweat. And there is the K-1 Worldwide Director to place the crown on the head of Liu Sa of China. What a moment for Liu Sa. What a moment for K-1, and what a moment, I must say, for China. The most populous country in the world. One of the countries that gave us martial arts has now produced the 30th anniversary openweight tournament champion. Machado was highly favoured by many, so too Karimian. Mikhail Terinsky gave a very good account of himself. But all the accolades belong to that man, Liu Sa. New heroes created, new storylines unfold as K-1 once again brings the drama, brings the excitement, the pomp, the pageantry. It's a big trophy to get through customs. Tremendous performance. Eddie Bravo, when he first walked out, said he's a Chinese Ivan Drago. Not far off. Istrate can hold himself up high.
He came in unbelievably beaten down. He had a couple serious wars before he got in the ring, but absolutely big performance from Istrate. I would love to see more of him, especially against Sinha. That fight has to happen again. I would love to see that.
Mr. K-1's Peter Aerts presents the runners-up trophy to Claudio Istrate. Great ovation for Peter as well, champion in 94, 95, 98. The win in 98 set the record for a long time as the fastest K-1 Grand Prix win in history, before Semi Schultz beat that in 2009. The Dutch, of course, have been the dominant K-1 force over the years, producing 15 championship wins, 4 runner-up placings, 10 third placings, for a total of 29 top 3 finishes for Dutch fighters. There's the hero of Iran, Sinan Karimian. It's a thrill for each of these new generation fighters to meet the man they call Mr. K-1. There's Ariel Machado. Machado, all smiles, gave a great account of himself as well. Was the pre-tournament favourite for many people, Mike.
He was, and you know, kind of shockingly exiting a little bit earlier than anticipated. He fought very strategically. However, I mean, he came up against some very, very intense opponents tonight.
It looks like we're going to have a word from Liu Sa.
大家好，我叫刘彻，来自中国。皆さんこんにちは。中国から来たリュウタです。 这是我第一次来到日本比赛，也是第一次参加 K-1 的比赛。我觉得这是我人生的第一个冠军，但不是我的最后一个。我的老师是魏瑞，他代表中国拿过一条 K-1 的金腰带，他说过，第2条 K-1 金腰带也会出现在我们的俱乐部唐山文旅骁骑格斗计划营。谢谢大家。
初めて日本に来て初めて K-1 のサブス級トーナメントに出場しました。今回私が優勝したわけなんですけども、中国人で初めて K-1 でチャンピオンベルトを取ったのは私の先生であり、今日セコンドとして隣にいてくれたウェイ・ウェイさんです。彼が1番目にベルトを取り、そして2番目に私が中国人としてトーナメントを制しました。本当に皆さん応援していただいてありがとうございました。
我还想说，
So he was paying tribute to Wei Lu, the first Chinese kickboxing champion. And he said this is his first time fighting in Japan, Yusa. And he appreciates all the support for him here tonight in K-1.
谢谢大家。
そして私たち東流
So he was paying tribute to the light featherweight champion, Wei Lu of China, as the first Chinese K-1 champion.
私のこれまでの一生はずっと格闘技の練習に捧げてきました。これからも、帰って必死で練習して皆さんにまたその勇姿をお見せしたいと思います。ありがとうございました。
ありがとうございました。
So Yusa saying he will take this experience, go back to China, back to the gym, work even harder, and plans to dominate K-1 in the future. It concludes what has been an absolutely epic night in Yokohama. An event that signaled the rebirth of the most famous striking promotion in history. The K-1 World Grand Prix. Tonight we saw the 30th anniversary open-weight tournament. 8 men entered. The one that survived, the skyscraper from China, Yusa. These are the faces to keep an eye on. And you better believe, folks, there are so many being scouted all over the world, knocking at K-1's door. Heavyweights, middleweights, lighter weights, all wanting to be a part of the action that is K-1. Mike, it's been an honor to share tonight with you. We made history at Yokohama.
Absolutely a privilege to call this alongside you, Michael. Thank you so much for the time. Incredible, incredible night. Thank you, everyone.
2024 is going to be a massive year for K-1 and its rebirth. But the next time we'll see you will be December 9 at Edison Hall in Osaka for K-1 Rebirth 2. News of that card will be available shortly. I can tell you in a word, folks, it is going to be extraordinary. From myself, Michael Chiavello, my verbal sparring partners tonight, Mike Schraudner and Eddie Bravo, thanks for joining us for K-1 Rebirth.